Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Karen from Donamark Paper Crafts. Today I have a box with gift cards in today. This is a project that we made at our team retreat on Sunday after on stage. This is what we made in class. But as I say, I've changed up a little bit today because a few people have asked how I do my baby wipe technique. So I thought I would show you that today. So we've got some baby wipe technique stamping here, and then inside we have 4 note cards, 2 of each design. And I've also put a little leaf on each of the envelopes. So don't worry about any sizing and measuring. Now I will put it all up on my blog, which you'll be able to find a link to underneath the video. So let's get started. So first of all, we bring in our scoreboard. So I will need to check the sizing here. So we're just going to, a few simple score lines here. 1, 2, 25 there. As I say, I will put all of these score lines on my blog at the end. Score down there. And 1, 2, 5 there. 675 there. Nope, 6 there. Not that one, but we can lose that one. That will be fine for now. And then we're just going to cut, we're just going to burnish these in. Seem to have left my bone folder somewhere over the other side of the room, but not to worry. So, bring the 2 middles in, like so. And then we're just going to snip score line here. On the other side the same. I just like to have a little bit of a wedge out of these. I just think it makes them lay just a little bit neater. Take that out. Oh dear. Right, is this going to, there we go. And the same on this side. Take that little bit away. And that will form one side of our box. Like so. So we need to do the same here. A little wedge out of that bit. This one. And last but not least, these 2 on this end. Again, taking just a little snip out of these. And then we'll be ready to put our box together. Now you can use wet glue or tape. I'm going to be using tape today just for quickness. So it's going to fold in like so. So I'm going to join it up. Let's move the camera up a little bit. There we go. So I'll put a little bit of tape on all of these tabs here. As I say, you can use wet glue, Tombow, whichever glue you prefer. But just for quickness on the video, so it will dry, I'm going to use the tape. Lift that up. I'm going to stick that in and stick that together to form the corner of our box. So and then we'll do these two. Put a little bit of tape on there and there. It's a very quick and easy box to make, but would make a lovely gift. I have made 4 cards to go in mine, but I think you could probably get 6, probably even 8 cards in here quite easily. I'm using the Stampin' Up! Notelit cards for this set, which are a lovely size just to send out as a quick thank you card. There you go. Right, that's that one done. Oh, tape's still stuck on there. Lift that off. Put that one there, and that one there. And that's the bottom of our box made up. So we've just got to stick these two. So, no, thank you. That's the other half just going down the pub, I think. You can always guarantee they're going to start yabbering on when you're trying to do your videos, don't you? He'll be back in an hour or so wanting his tea. So hopefully we can get this finished before he wants his tea. That's it. Right, this together, and that will be our box made. There we go, and that's our box. That just slides in there like so. It's a nice, snug, neat finish box. So we'll put that to one side, remove the tape because it's bound to get everywhere, and we'll go on to our inking. For the stamps that I've used the Rooted in Nature set and Love What You Do. I'm just going to use a small little leaf here and the sentiments. I'm lucky to have a friend like you, and thank you. And we'll also be using this little maple type leaf here. So I've already got those on our blocks, but we will need to make our ink pad. So I use one of our Stampin' Up! Blocks, 2 baby wipes. I like to fold them in half, like so, smooth them out, press them down, and that will become our ink blocks. I'm using 4 inks today. I have Blackberry Bliss, Grapefruit Grove, Petal Pink, and Cajun Craze. Now be careful with the Blueberry Bliss and the Cajun Craze, they will take over if you use too much of them. So go easy with those and just daub it down randomly. As you can see, it's starting to spread out already, which gives us a lovely effect when we come to stamp in a minute. And some Petal Pink. And what we're looking for is it for it all to bleed together. And then fill in the spaces with some Cajun Craze. And as you can see today, I'm using a different grid paper. We have the beautiful flowery one, which is now in stock for a limited time only. So if you'd like one, pop over to my shop and you can get yourself a pack. They are really pretty. So I think we will start with our cover. So what we're going to do is we'll leave that to set for just a little minute to let it all blend together, and we'll put our sentiment on first, just so we've got room to get everything on. So this one says, I'm lucky to have a friend like you, and I'm just using black memento. I'm going to pop that just about there. Perfect. Move that one over there. And we're going to take the small leaf, and you're just going to use this as a normal ink pad, but try not to smudge it around too much, because just straight up and down, otherwise you will end up with a little bit of a mess. I don't know if you can see, we've got a bit of dark ink here and a little bit of different colour up there, and when we stamp, hopefully we will have a beautiful multicoloured leaf. And stamp it again. We should be able to get 4 up here. And there you have it. 4 beautiful multicoloured leaves. So we'll put that to one side, and I will show you the little cards I've used. These are just the little notelets that I've used. Again, I use the same sentiment. So this time I think I'll use the, oh, nearly dropped that all down my top, which wouldn't have been so good, would it? Ink this up in the black memento again. This one is the thank you one. I'm going to use the other leaf. Again, every leaf will be different, which I think gives such a beautiful effect. I really like that leaf. Very, very simple technique, but every time you get a fantastic result. Again. So just like so. I also like to put a little leaf on each of the corners of my envelopes, like so. So all we need to do now, you do obviously all 4 of those, I will finish those off later, is take a piece of mint macaron cardstock. I thought that looked quite nice behind it. Melt that onto the top of your box, like so. Take in your beautiful leaves that you've just stamped. Add that to the top. And there's your pretty box with your set of note cards in it. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you very soon. Goodbye for now.